Coming up at 7:15 this morning, when most of us think about a summer vacation, the goal is usually some much-needed rest and relaxation from our jobs. But a doctor at Winchester Hospital takes a different approach, one that is positively Massachusetts. Every year, she travels to the Dominican Republic to provide medical care to children who otherwise would go without it.
We take a bus ride about 4 or 5 hours all the way to Barona. This is the Haitian border. Many of the houses have no running water. Many of them don't even have floors.
So, you ask the kids, when do they have a bellyache? And a lot of them say, when I don't have food.
Many would go without medical care, too, if it wasn't for Dr. Keren Wilson of Winchester Hospital.
There's a lot of, fungal infections and like scabies and lice. And then I would say a lot of GI issues. And again, this is primarily because of sanitation issues.
For the past 4 years, Dr. Wilson has traveled to the Dominican Republic with other medical volunteers and suitcases full of medicine. They have held bake sales and car washes to raise money for the trip.
I actually love it because you're going there and you're just treating the patients. You're not worried about the computer. You're not worried about insurance. So you feel like you're just able to just be there in the moment.
We work with children that are in the worst of the worst conditions.
Cheryl Cuthbertson is with Children of the Nation, a nonprofit that provides medical care and other services in some of the poorest countries in the world. This is the organization that sponsors Dr. Wilson's trips.
It's always, Dr. Wilson, we just love her. She's so passionate. She's so generous. She's so easy to work with. And she loves being there. And it's just something that she commits her life to every year. And we are just so grateful that she does that.
I was very surprised by what I saw.
Dr. Wilson brings her 2 teenage daughters on the trip, believing these visits provide important life lessons. Despite recent cases like a New Hampshire nurse who was abducted with her daughter in Haiti, Dr. Wilson says she feels safe in the DR.
I am bringing other, physicians down. I bring teenagers down to help us. So that is always a worry, but I will be honest, it feels very safe.
She's already thinking about next summer.
I want to try to get a vision screening going for the well child check. So each time we come, we try to add one more screening. Improving
the quality of life for so many children more than 1,500 miles from where she usually practices.
So what I really am hoping to do is that I've made a difference, right?
Yeah, pretty incredible. Now that Dr. Wilson has been making these trips for a while, she says it's been really gratifying to watch some of the children she's treated grow up and get bigger and really thrive.